Hi everybody, I am Meg. You're watching Muffins with Meg. I haven't released a video this month because I had unit test going on, so sorry. But today I have a really special episode for you guys with not only one guest, two guests, but three. Please give it up for Trina Rusha Sreshta. Yay! Hi Rusha, hi Sreshta, hi Trina.
Hey Meg.
Okay, so welcome to Muffins with Meg. Glad to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Okay, so I brought these three. They are seniors in my school, and we are going to be talking about peer pressure. So in my school, I brought them because these three do not party, they do not drink, they do not.
Okay, don't make us
we party. Party all the time.
Party.
Okay, so for my viewers who absolutely have no clue what peer pressure is, what is peer pressure?
Well, peer pressure is basically when your peers, that is your same age group, they pressurize you into doing something that you don't want to do or you don't like.
You might not have done if they weren't there.
If they weren't there, but you do it anyway because they're like,
yeah, and you're like, oh no,
you do it. Yeah. Okay. So you do it. And I'm going to ask you one more question. I'm going to say, why do people succumb to peer? Why do they say, okay, fine, let me do it. Like, let me go drink or let me take a smoke or something like that. Why do they?
Because when we're teenagers, our biggest source of inspiration or anything rather is our friends.
Yeah.
If they're going to say something, I'll be like, okay, they're doing it.
Yeah, and we hang out with them most, you know, like right after our family is them and we have
Sometimes
problems.
we hang out with them more than our families.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like we spend most of our time in school and we hang out with them more.
Exactly. So you trust them a lot and everything. So everything they do just somehow seems right, even if it's not.
Even
if
it's not.
Yeah.
So you just go for it.
Yeah.
I won't hurt anybody and do that.
Exactly.
Now, tell my viewers how you should not succumb to peer pressure.
You should just have a friend, you know, who understands what you're comfortable with and not comfortable with.
Yeah, exactly. So see, I don't eat egg in cake, so these two taste cakes, and even though they, you know, they can't taste the egg, they're just like, I think this has egg taste, I can't eat it. So if you have a friend who's who understands you and who's very
This muffin is vegetarian.
Yeah, this muffin is vegetarian.
But we're gonna take a bite anyway.
Okay, now they just want to taste my blueberry muffin, but whatever.
But you should know what you want to do, regardless of what your friends want to do. Or
Yeah, you should say limits for yourself.
If you're not uncomfortable, you should be
not
able to
do
say
it.
no.
Like confident,
You don't want to do it.
Exactly.
Like, do you want to rob a bank?
No.
Say with confidence.
Yeah.
Do you want to bomb a city?
No.
Say it with confidence.
No.
Say it. Do you want to study for math?
No.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, take peer pressure, right?
Okay, now tell me how you can be cool and not like bullied by your friends or teased by your friends if you don't succumb to peer pressure, and if you have to stay cool. How do you stay cool?
As long as you're comfortable with what you are, you know, like if you can accept yourself, then you can force other people to accept yourself.
Yeah.
Use peer pressure to hurt.
Like if you're embarrassed about you not doing these things, then obviously you will be hurt or you will feel bad.
No, like what if a person says, dude, why are you drinking? It's just one day. What's the big deal?
I don't want to. It's just one day that I'm not going to drink. Big deal.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, Coke tastes better,
Cheaper,
bubblier,
doesn't affect your liver.
and it doesn't make your breath stink. Like,
yeah.
oh my
you
god.
don't need the see, for beer, you have to pay for the beer. It
It's
tastes bad.
expensive.
You have to buy beer. And you can drink Coke and drive. I don't know. I think that's not it.
Yeah, I think that's
I think that's
mad.
not
Honestly,
it.
When you can drive, don't
Yeah, but
drive.
don't drive now.
Yeah, peer pressure.
Okay, now the last question I'm going to be asking you is, how is peer pressure somewhat beneficial in people's lives?
It can also help you gain confidence. At least you know what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah, and if you're like with a group of friends, I don't know if this counts as peer pressure, but when I was in Baldwin, I was the dumbest in my gang.
Okay.
I still am.
Oh yeah, totally.
So that sort of motivated me to study because all of my friends were getting 90 in math and I was getting like a 3. You know, that kind of motivated me to study because they...
Yeah, peer pressure can have its positive and negative effects.
But you need to know which one is positive and which one is
So
negative. You need to be able
what
to...
do you think people shouldn't do? Like, what's actually their opinion on like what they want to do and what they don't want to do? What do you think you shouldn't do and what do you think you should do?
You can do whatever.
You can do like, see, everyone has different limits.
Yeah,
What
do you think your limits are, like, basically?
Don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it.
Do whatever you want. drinking, smoking,
Yeah.
and whatever, it's your life.
Don't go overboard.
Yeah, don't go overboard
Right.
with it.
Just
And
don't do something
and regret later.
Yeah,
Like,
and
YOLO,
set your
I get it.
priorities right so that
Yeah, you
know
should be your
Exactly.
top
Yeah,
priority.
you should always be your top
You
priority.
should be the star on your own Christmas tree.
Yeah. Okay, just because there's a Christmas tree, I'm not
Christmas
gonna call.
preference.
Yeah, hashtag.
And what about like if a friend gets drunk? Will you like lecture her on see this is why I didn't tell her to drink, or would you help her?
First help her.
Yeah.
So regardless,
Yeah.
whoever it is.
Even if it's your worst enemy, you help
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
who's drunk, okay, intoxicated.
Because
Have you ever had like coincidence? Don't take names or anything, but have you ever had like
No.
Where
We don't party.
Anyone came to my house in the middle of the night, like, drunk, I'd be like, yeah, come in.
I feel like coming from mall, be like,
No, my mom would be like,
Yeah, but
we'll take them in.
if
but
they need a
maximum
ride, I'd
be
probably
fine.
drop them home. Like, if they're
Yeah.
so intoxicated, they don't know, I'm like, okay, whoa, calm down, I'll drop you home.
Yeah.
Because, oh my god, what if you die on the road?
No, I mean, yeah, later on, when they're in a hangover state, yeah, I'll scream at them just to irritate them.
Yeah.
But then again, what, depending on the consequences, like,
Yeah, I think everybody has a reason. You can't really put them into negative
yeah, but what if they
Yeah.
just drank for the heck of it? Like,
For peer pressure.
Yeah, for peer
Yeah.
pressure. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I mean, set your limits. If you're going overboard, I'll try and stop you. Like, okay, this is going overboard.
Exactly, yeah.
But if you still are not ready to listen,
then
then
the
I
chopper comes out.
Then the chopper.
Then the
Then the
chopper.
chopper.
Well, thanks for coming on my show. You gave a lot of good advice about peer pressure. High five.
Woo!
Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching Muffins with Megh. Stay tuned for next week's episode. God knows what that is, but give a big round of applause for Trina Rusha Sreshta. Say bye to the camera and take a bite of your muffin.
Wow.
Wait, you guys want to taste this before?
no, it's
Okay.
fine.